Oh, jeez. Ow. That's loud. Ow. Yeah. That is... That better? Yeah, that's better. Beautiful. Alrighty. Let me get this fixed. Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally here. Monster Train 2. Yeah. Monster Train 1 is a game that I have 413 hours in. I definitely could have more because I didn't 100% the game, but the game did get to the point where I would have to play on an easier setting in order to 100% it, and for some reason that wasn't working with me. But I do love the game. It is such an amazing game. But now, it is time for us. Hold on. I also need to get my little announcement, so that way my, like, 2 viewers know that I'm streaming. And I was too lazy to grab a thumbnail, so we're going to use the original Monster Train. Audio seems good, on my end at least. Hey, we're going to go... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quickly take this off. We're going to do this. Okay. Come on. Alright, is that audio good? We're doing an audio test. Alright, is that audio good? We're doing an audio test. Alright, is that audio good? We're doing an audio test. Alright. Everything seems good. Let us depart, shall we? The forces of hell fight a last, desperate battle. Emboldened by their victory, Hell's champions take the fight to heaven. New titans emerge from the outer realms to reshape heaven and hell. New champions must arise to fight them. Monster Train 2. Alright, the first one's going to be more of a tutorial. We're going to do this as quickly as we can. We already did this during the demo. Protect your pyre. This is your pyre. If it takes too much damage from enemy attacks, your run is over. The deployment phase. Each battle begins with the deployment phase. You will draw your champion and any unit card with a blue banner on it. After you end this turn, enemies will invade. Summon units to defend your train. You can play each unit card once per battle. Alright. What other units? Okay, we just have our spear stewards. Each floor of the train has limited capacity. The amount of space a unit will take up is indicated by the number of pips on this card. Last stop. Our lord will not rest. Enemies have boarded your train. Enemies enter at the lowest level and move up one level every turn. If they reach the top, they'll attack your pyre. Spear steward into the back. We are going to apply fire starter, kill the back unit. Fantastic. Heaven shall reign over hell. Arrgh. Defeat the boss to win the battle. His relentless ability means that combats will continue in this room until you or he is defeated. Revenge. We're going to apply pyre gel. More pyre gel. Choose a card. Advance, apply. Ooh. Deal damage to the enemy unit equal to that. See, this kind. Wave clear is always good to have. We're just going to go ahead and take cleave. Ooh. It's a golden touch. That's really cool, but I don't think in this first run we're going to worry too much about dragon eggs. Make it rain. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll take the snotty whelp. So when we're going to upgrade stuff, I think I would rather be upgrading my spells and try to get a new unit. Or we can get a Pyreborn. Where are we going up here? More likely to enhance our spells. Ooh, or the Merchants of Arms. Merchants of Arms sounds nice. We're gonna go this way and get ourselves a new banished unit. The Divine Dancer. Shift apply armor 5 to friendly units. Or the Sword Maiden. Summoned, draw an equipment card from the deck. And Artificer. Gain Valor 8. Anytime an equipment is attached to an ally of this unit, gain Valor 8. Okay, so I don't have to stack everything on the Sword Maiden. Interesting. Well, we'll take the Divine Dancer. Intrinsic is nice, -1. It is always playable. The issue is nothing here would really wants me to use that. I might just want the Seek Stone. just to lower the cost of Cleave and make it more playable. Probably a mistake. Let us continue onwards, shall we? Ah. 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 Heaven shall reign over hell. Combat previews. The preview number shows the amount of damage each unit will take during the next combat phase. A red X means the unit will be defeated. You summoned units with an activated ability. Click the unit to activate its ability. Abilities go on cooldown for a few turns after use. See, the nice thing that they added from the demo is you also get to see just on the train how many units still have abilities, and this is nice as a little reminder. What is your cooldown? Your cooldown is 2. Well, I didn't get to use Cleave. Right, so next time I should put the Divine Dancer in front. A brief respite. How many more just causes do we have? We have plenty. No matter what I do, the outcome is the same. Let's just continue onwards. Deal 1 damage and apply Pyrogel Tin to the front enemy unit. Achoo. That did not kill him. Ha! Whoops, oh well. Well done. Victory. Ooh, Divinity. Apply a Valor 10. Ooh, Windblade. Shift gain Valor 1 and Resolve trigger Shift. Triggers after combat. That will combo extremely well with the Divine Dancer. Let us take it. Lava Flow. Consume, apply Pyrogel 4 to enemy units. I'll take that. We are gonna go to the Merchant of Arms. We may not gain a use out of the Pyro Remains, but... Ooh, I don't have the money for Zone of Silence, but within the Enchanted Chamber... Oh, I can't also pick up the... That also would have been nice. Maybe we can get some money. Event designed by Richard Garfield. The train stops before a peculiar kind of workshop overflowing with wondrous boxes. 3 boxes stand out from the clutter, with a sign below them which reads, "It isn't the trip, it is the journey. It isn't the gift, it is the container. Reese P. to Callum. Which one of these unique boxes do you take? Pack 3 spells into a small gift box. So I can choose 3 spells to put into a box, lowering the number of cards inside of the deck. Add all 3 contained spell cards to your hand. Or Jack in the Box. Pack 3 units into a Jack in the Box, allowing me to overflow a floor with extra units. Or the large mystery box. Add a random card to your hand each turn. All of these are fantastic. I really don't have spells that I would like to be adding, but when it comes to units, we can absolutely overflow a single floor with all of our shield stewards and spear steward. Let us pack all of these units into the box. Spear steward, and shield steward. As you take the box in hand, the others disappear. You will never know what that might have held for you. Alright. I want to see. The box takes up 1 pip of space. It would have been great if we get money for the overflow, but alas. And we are back. So maintenance has showed up early. After trying to get them to show... They still haven't showed up for a work order. How frustrating. Back to the game. Jack in the Box. Divine Dancers in the front, as we have learned. And Shield Steward may go up here. Archeon is the strongest boss you've faced yet. He moves between floors freely, but can be attacked if you clear out the other enemies on the floor. You've drawn an equipment card. These cards can be attached onto a unit inside the train. Once attached, they improve that unit in various ways. Only one equipment can be attached to a unit at a time. I want to play the Snotty Whelp. Start applying... I think the... No. Need to clear all this out. Wow. Watch out for triggers. This unit has a trigger. Triggers activate when specific events or turn phases happen. Check the tooltips of units with a purple trigger icon to see the details. You've drawn a room card. These cards can be installed onto a floor of the train. Their gameplay effects persist until the end of battle. Only one room effect can be installed onto a floor at a time. Some spells can only be played once per battle. Cards with Consume are placed in the Consume pile when played. They will not be available again until the next battle. I would like to trigger more shifts, but also I would like to avoid taking damage from this fallen champion. We can actually still kind of do both. It's not the end of the world. Yikes. Good. What the heck? Higher gel, incoming damage. Why is he taking damage? Oh, he takes 20 damage. Ooh, you masochist. Alright. We are going to sneeze. There we go. Again, I'd rather all of that be dealt with. I'd rather everybody be gaining Valor here. So... it was worth a shot, I guess. Doesn't do too much for us. Seven rage. And Pyrogel. Shift, Pyrogel. Scroll while playing cards, scroll sensitivity, accessibility, camera shake, we're gonna turn that off. Because I could definitely see that giving some people motion sickness. And just in case, we'll turn on colorblind mode. So that way it's easier for some of y'all, in case that is necessary. Soldier of Fortune. Draw units if you have 30 mana. Spend it to apply 30 damage. Avarice 15 and Armor 15. Alright. You know, we're gonna have to be back. I'm gonna have to put this on mute. Some people came in to take care of a work order. Oh, and Abdul just stopped by to say hi. How's it going? It is going fantastic. I'm about to be leaving for vacation, and my apartment complex came in to take care of a work order. Like extra early, which is fine, but it's not one of the ones that I actually put in. So I need to have them take care of a thing really fast, and then I will be back. So it's gonna take maybe, gosh, 5 to 15 minutes. I don't know. Never mind. Everything's gonna be fine. Let's see. So our choices of this are gonna be Soldier of Fortune, Blood-Soaked Arena, or Sanctuary. Apply damage shield 2 to friendly units. Now I typically like Soldier of Fortune. Soldier of Fortune is great for a unit that I want to draw later and have be really strong, but I don't have any units necessarily I want with that. Blood-Soaked Arena. Based on my strategy, I think would be the best. Hothead. Ooh. Another Divine Dancer. Greed Dragon, or Fire Breathing. Deal damage equal to this unit's attack to the enemy units twice. Ooh, and that's all enemy units. And that's really good. Hothead's pretty nice. Ain't gonna lie. But he's good for somebody to clear stuff out, and this is something that I am kind of looking for. Not as initial units, but as somebody to help clean stuff up. So we're gonna go ahead and take this Hothead. And we can take Hell's Flame to give us more energy per turn, Limbo's Solace for extra draw, or Heaven's Light. Now, if I take Heaven's Light, I can continue to super stack a floor, which in Monster Train 1, that was pretty much the main way to go. Now, the Jack-in-the-Box is still a unit, and it still has its own set of stats. So this plus 3 units, plus Fell, plus Divine Dancer, I would have enough space to fit the Hothead onto the floor. But would I be able to play everything? I don't think I'd necessarily need Heaven's Light, as nice as that is. Limbo's Solace is +1 draw, but I'm not necessarily using all that energy a turn. So we're gonna go ahead and take Hell's Flame. Ooh, Master of Trinkets. I kind of want to upgrade my unit here. But also we're going to upgrade our champion. Ability Savior. Cooldown of 3 turns. Advance and gain Valor 5. Armor equal to 1 times Valor. That's pretty good. Or Revenge. Apply Valor 2 to friendly units. That's also really good. We're gonna take Vanguardian. Continue to super stack that. Armory, let us get a new card. Steward's Quarters. Train Stewards gain multi-strike 2 and 20 damages. Or strike, apply Valor 2 to friendly units. You know what? I like the Everlasting Light. We have 278 monies. Upgrade a unit with Titanite. Do I necessarily need Titanite? I don't think I do. I mean, Titanite for our 1 Shield Steward would not be a bad idea. But Strength Stone is 100% going to the Hothead. When he deals unblocked damage, gain money equal to the stacks of Avarice. I like money. I don't necessarily have to spend all my money here. You know what? Let's take the Shield Steward and give it Titanite just to protect our Hothead. Undergo trials for greater risk and reward. Activating the trial will make this battle more difficult, but you'll earn an extra reward if you win. So Penitent Prayer Stone is spawned at each floor that has spikes. Ooh. Or, in order to gain a whole bunch of money. I think this is definitely doable, especially with everything we now have set up. You're in the front. You are behind. You go here. And then our Hothead and our Shield Steward. That is a lovely setup. And we still have 2 Pyre remaining. Enchanted Chamber. Windblade. Just Cause. I would like to cleave here. As nice as it would be to equip the Everlasting Light, I think cleaving is more important here. We're gonna wait on the fire breathing just for a single turn. Fire breathing. Yikes. Apply our shields. We might be leaking some here. Lava flow. Increase the damage all enemies will take for attack. Yeah, we're leaking a lot of damage. I would like to continue shifting, but I can't keep shifting all over the place. Alright, we took 12 damage. Way more than I would have liked. We are 100% going to get rid of that. Just to, again, take less damage than necessary. Fire breathing! Alright. So where did things go wrong here? I mean, we're alive, but took way more damage than I definitely would have preferred. Go ahead and sneeze for me. Shift to the front. Cleave's not really doing much. Send all friendly units on this floor and retreat. Okay. So what we could do is just cause. No. We're gonna cleave. I mean, everything dies, so we don't necessarily have to do extras. We're gonna advance you, and then we're gonna advance you. And then take the damages. Alrighty. So, this is definitely working for us. We're overstacking a single floor and giving all of our units a whole bunch of Valor. Really, really good. Ooh, Lead Songbird. Valor on friendly units gives +1 attack per stack. Ooh, that would be nice, but we can't fit it onto the floor. Liquid Courage. Apply damage shield 1 and gain Valor 4. Or Sanctuary. Apply damage shield 2 to friendly units. We'll take Sanctuary. It'll allow us to end a game. Mind Cage. Gain 10 money when a unit dies. See, that's cool. Mind Cage, reduce cooldown by 1. I'll take Mind Cage. I have a unit I can equip that to. So Mind Cage can go really well on our Hothead with an ability cooldown of 2. Making it where it can spam its attack every single turn. What are we wanting to do? Improve our units? Our units are already pretty much as good as they need to be. Divine Dancer would be great to enhance. And Jack in the Box could use some form of enhancement. Snotty Whelp could also use some form of enhancement. But I don't necessarily need units at this point. Empyrean Well. Duplicate any card except your champion. That would allow me to get another Jack-in-the-Box to stack up another floor with a whole bunch of units. If only I could see what units were inside. Because I know it's to the... 2 stewards. Oh, it's all 3 of my stewards. Right. And they're mediocre. What other cards would I want to duplicate? Sanctuary could be an interesting card to duplicate. Merchants of Magic forge your spells to gain new powers. Spells I would want to enhance: Lava Flow, try to get rid of Consume potentially. Sanctuary, apply damage shield 2 to friendly units. Giving Cleave more damage. Gain an equipment or room card. Do I really need one? Well, so it would be great to have one if it specifically is the one that would improve my train stewards, because then the Empyrean Well would be a great one to place in that room. An artifact would also be nice, but my units don't really need upgrades. What do we have available? Remove Consume! That's really good. Spell Chain, also really good. -2 gain Consume. We do have 355 money. Gain 1 Ember when a unit dies. Ooh, Slay. This equipment gains +1 attack permanently. Not gonna lie, all of these are kind of mediocre. Apply Valor 2 to friendly units. You know what? We'll grab a second, just so it's easier for us to equip Fel. Let us remove Consume off of Sanctuary. I can give it -2 and Consume, but then Consume is removed. Yeah, that sounds really good to me. Spell Chain. Ah, too bad I can't also apply Spell Chain to it. That would be good. Fire Starter. Much better. Spell Chain. To Lava Flow. Yeah, we'll apply Spell Chain to Lava Flow. Pyrogel 4 to enemy units is not too bad. It is also already free. I can re-roll, or we can remove a card. I don't think we necessarily have a card to remove very easily. I think we go ahead and get rid of a Fire Starter. Do I get rid of a second Fire Starter? Because 1 damage is no longer enough to deal with them. We'll get rid of 2 Fire Starters. But we are also going to go ahead and duplicate Sanctuary. You're new. Reanimate 8? Disgusting. Draw 1 minus card each turn and gain a whole bunch of money. See, we actually had an issue last round because I was greedy. Sap and Zealot. See, this is just a lot of damage, though. Forget how many cards I draw each turn. We draw 5 cards a turn. I think -1 is just too much. We don't have to, so we're not going to. That's a quick way to die. You go here. You go here. Jack-in-the-Box. Alrighty. On the first floor, we have our Sapper, that every spell I cast is gonna make life difficult for us. Mind Cage. When a unit dies on this floor, he gains +1 attack. We're gonna go ahead and Just Cause. Move you forward, just so we can also get a revenge. I think we Sanctuary on this second floor. Just to protect all of our guys. And then we'll go ahead and play the Snotty Whelp on the top floor. Wow, 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 wow. Bloodsoaked Arena, Everlasting Light. Fire breathing! We're gonna Everlasting Light here, even more Valor, for the entire floor. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna Fire Starter the Zealot in the back. Awesome. Everybody still does everything they need to do. Pass the turn. Fire breathing. Wind Blade. So that way we get a whole bunch of armor now. Ooh, Jelly Sneeze. I don't like this incanting to apply sap to everybody. I think I'd rather be dealing with this Ravenous Zealot as much as possible. Lava Flow! Jelly Sneeze. And Fire Starter. Unfortunately, he's still gonna get through, but he will die in one hit. Much better. And then we are gonna go ahead and Just Cause, Just Cause, Just Cause, Just Cause. Leaking a little bit more damage. Enchanted Chamber on the second floor. We have Fire Breathing. Just Cause. Just Cause. And Sanctuary. Fortunately, he's not going to die. But he will die in one hit, so we're just gonna have to let it happen. Sanctuary. Just Cause. Just Cause. Fire Breathing! Oh, guess I can't. Haven't I fought enough? Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Just Cause. Just Cause. Yeah. Damage shield 8 on all of my units on the bottom floor. Isn't it beautiful? I got an achievement for that. Have a monster deal at least 100 damage. Hell's finest. Revenge. Deal damage to the attacker equal to this unit's health. Heroic Dive. Consume, descend, then advance of friendly units. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 2 times this unit's health and armor. Okay, so this would allow me to... Oh, hey, I missed a subscription. I looked away for a moment. Yeah, if we click that, there you go. Yellowish Wolf Gaming, thanks for subscribing. Heroic Dive. Honestly sounds good for the overstacking we're currently doing. Actually, yeah. I think that's just the card we take here. Ooh, Stuck Up Whelp. Expensive Taste. Cooldown 3, apply Avarice 2 to friendly units. Interesting. Apply Pyrogel 10 and deal 10 damage to enemy units. Alright, well, let's look at the map. Where are we going? Trinkets, maybe. Forgotten Boons. Duplicate, or maybe removal. Arms. I don't need equipment, really. I could use health, though. Honestly, Merchant of Trinkets, in order to get a more permanent advantage, would not be bad. But regardless, either way, we are not upgrading our spells until maybe the Observatory. Which isn't terrible. I think I want to go to the Trinkets, because our deck's kind of where it needs to be. Ability, Expensive Taste sounds interesting. Gain 1 Siphon, gain a soul. Apply Pyrogel 10 and deal 10 damage to enemy units. I think we just skip here. We already have our area clear. That's technically 30 damage to all enemy units, which is pretty dang good. Alright, so if we go to the left, we could remove 2 cards, restore health, which is pretty good, and then go to the Merchants of Arms. The Merchant of Arms, I'm not necessarily needing to go to. I think just regardless, we're heading this way, we're getting money. We'll figure out something to duplicate, but Merchants of Trinkets. 50% chance to remove all buff effects on an enemy units when it enters your train. That's always good. Sketches of Salivation. No, we don't need that. Ooh, Dante's Footstool. Make a room free. I mean, I have 2 rooms, the Blood-Soaked Arena and the Enchanted Chamber, as my 2 rooms right now. It would mean that... Could I do that and then reroll? No. I don't think I need to grab Dante's Footstool. Valor grants an additional +1 armor per stack. That's good. Equipped units gain armor 10. Okay, at the start of turn, friendly units gain Valor 2 if they are in the front of the room. Ooh. All these are pretty nice, not gonna lie. Titan's Edict and Captain's Halo actually combo very well, because only the units in the front gains the armor. But Deepwood Oil gives all my units armor, because the units I'm currently equipping is Divine Dancer, who's getting armor, Fell, who's gaining armor, Hothead, who's gaining armor, and then whoever else. But that's really just 2 units. But Captain's Halo will also help keep Shield Steward alive, as well as Snotty Whelp on that top floor. Yeah, we'll do it. And let's duplicate a card. What card are we going to duplicate? If I duplicate Jack in the Box, we could put Jack in the Box on the top floor. And take care of any stragglers. Not terrible. I don't need to duplicate Sanctuary again. I think I duplicate Jack in the Box, just so that way we also have a full top floor. There we go. This is the way Monster Train was initially intended to be played, with all 3 floors. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Valor 2. Woohoo! Apply Corruption 3 to your front unit. We're gonna Just Cause you. Cleave. And Everlasting Light. That means we don't get our Snotty Whelp right off the bat, but that's okay. Fire breathing! Sanctuary on the top floor. Sanctuary. I think we go ahead and Sanctuary once again onto the bottom floor. I'm sorry. They are painting. Trying to figure out how I want to deal with the bottom. Unit can be eaten. Grant 35 health and spikes 4 to its eater. How about no? And then Fire Starter. Dang. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the bell. Enchanted Chamber. Just Cause. That way we secure this kill. And let us apply Pyre Gel to all units on the bottom floor. And Just Cause. So again, we're leaking a little bit. Maybe I should have kept the top floor alive by playing the Snotty Whelp to protect the Jack-in-the-Box. That probably would have been the smartest play. Mind Cage. Blood-Soaked Arena. And at this point, I can Heroic Dive. This room has reached the unit's limit on one of its sides. For that side, effects like Ascend and Descend will fail. If the enemy side is full, enemies moving up the train will bypass this room. Fire breathing! Shift. Shift. Fire breathing. And Pyre Gel. More damages. Even more damages. Waves remaining 3. Sanctuary. Fire breathing. Specifically just so that way I get sanctuary. More money. Because I am greed. It's a lot of corruption on Fel. Hey, the snotty whelp. Fire breathing. We can apply Just Cause. Just Cause. And sure, Fire Gel. We're stronger than we look. Fire breathing. Yeah, I doubt that. Yeah, the boss doesn't even survive a round. So much valor. I did take 11 damage, though. Superheated. Consume double the amount of Pyre Gel on a unit. So, units we're trying to draw later, of course, is going to be the Snotty Whelp. And that's it, right? The Snotty Whelp's really the only one I'm playing later. Snotty Whelp, does it deal 1 damage? Deal 1 damage, then apply Pyre Gel 10. Okay. So it doesn't deal damage equal to its attack, which is understandable. That'd probably be a little bonkers. I think I'm going to try to take... Well, but I don't really apply Pyre Gel at all. Because in theory, I would want to double in order to kill the bosses and everything. Hell's Furnace, when a unit gains Pyre Gel, it gains +3 stacks. Ready. Honestly, I think we just skip here. All of these are good. Superheated. It's just, I have to invest a lot in order for Superheated to be really strong, and we don't have that investment. Soldier of Fortune is a gamble. I would have to have a lot of units, similar to the Snotty Whelp, that I would be drawing later, in order for that one to be good. And Hell Furnace, when you gains Pyre Gel, it gains +3 stacks. I don't need it. Let's not clog up the deck. Limbo's Solace sounds good to me. Allows me to draw even more, allowing me to get the cards I specifically am wanting. More Cleaves. Heroic Dive a little bit earlier. Lava Flow earlier. Yep, that's what we're going to take. Alrighty, equipment room, money. No. Let us restore health to our pyre. Apply Valor 4 to friendly units. Alright, we're gonna go to the Magical Merchant. And this is the point where... Ooh, never mind. Lava Flow. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of Consume. We're going to save on everything else. Let's go ahead and check out this event. Arcus, Angel of Darkness, approaches the train. His once powerful form now crackles with Titan corruption. Fel, is that you? Here to save your lesser brother? I see that you follow Seraph no longer. Then you must agree with me. He was never fit for Heaven's throne. Together we can rid of Seraph once and for all. Do you offer your pyre's warmth to Fel's strangled brother? Yes! Pyre health! You offer up some of the pyre's warmth to the cursed angel, but to no avail. Do you offer more? Yes! When you play 3 different kinds of cards in a turn, draw 1 and gain 1. Aw, lame. We'll go ahead and take it. You offer some of the pyre's warmth to the cursed angel, partially cleansing their body of the Titan curse. Do you offer more? Yes! You offer more. The Shattered Halo. Ooh. Clan card drafts only offer rares. I think at this point, I don't really need just rares. I'll collect it just cuz. At long last, Arcus stands before you fully restored. His wings stretch wide. His form radiates with a dark celestial glow, free from the Titan's grasp. Thank you, dear sister. He offers you an artifact forged from shadow, glowing with his same dark presence. Oh, the looming dark shard! So this is one of the things he would throw at you during the boss fight. When you draw a Blight or Scourge, gain 1 Ember and draw a non-Blight or Scourge card. Yes! I was hoping to get him. Now Seraph will learn to kneel before me. Heaven's throne will be mine. With an eruption of shadow, Arcus disappears into the darkness. Okay, that's cool. Alright. But I didn't get any cards, so I feel like it would be a waste not to improve our spells. Intrinsic. -1 and intrinsic means heroic dive would allow me to advance my guy for downstairs for free. But he could die in the process. Cleave is not terrible. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give Cleave plus 10 damage, just to help with the start of a run. As nice as both of these are, I think I'm just gonna reroll. -2 and consume. No, well, plus 20 consume for fire starter. Heal your pyre equal to equal to its cost. Ooh, a spell gets holdover so I can cast it every turn. Oh. You met my cousins? My deepest apologies. Nothing but the finest of stones here. Wow. Upgrade to spell. It costs 2 less and gain consume. Yeah, no. Don't worry, I'll give you a great deal. I think I honestly just saved my money here. I could also just remove cards. -2 consume for just cause. I don't know. I think we just save our money. I think we're good. We don't have to spend all our money. All non-boss units heal. No, we don't need money that badly. That's definitely a fast way for us to just lose. Bloodsoak Arena. Cleave. Everlasting Light. That was done in the slightly wrong order. It's fine. The issue is they have so much health. We can Sanctuary down here. If I Sanctuary, I don't need to double Just Cause. And that means I can then play these 3 fire starters. Fire starter. Rather try to avoid taking as much damage as possible. Fire breathing. Ah, shoot. Alright, well, if I Heroic Dive... Technically lives. Rather not. Oof. This is really bad. Magical power goes up here. Into the Enchanted Chamber. Can't use it this turn, unfortunately. I think we still go ahead and grab Everlasting Light here. But I need to apply Sanctuary here onto the top floor. Oh, yes! And then I can Cleave here. On the middle floor. Not terrible. Not a terrible turn. Could have gone better, but I can't Heroic Dive here. I think putting everything in... all of my eggs in a single basket anyways at this current point is not a good idea anyways. Oh. Alright, Just Cause. Firestarter. Fire breathing. Dang. I'm leaking a tiny bit more. Alright, so the start is the weakest for me every single time. It specifically only targets a friendly unit. Fire breathing! One, two, Sanctuary. Yeah, not the greatest. They have so much health. Issue is my scaling I do doesn't scale fast enough. Fire breathing! Still can't play the Snotty Whelp. We're gonna be fine against the boss, but... we're down to 20 health. Heroic dive! Just cause. Fire breathing. Sanctuary, sanctuary. I don't even know what this guy does. Alright, he's dead. So yeah, we gain a lot of Valor. The issue is we can't deal the 300, 500 damage that I need to deal fast enough. Apply 3x Valor. Cute. Not what I'm looking for. Curse of the Twin Blade could be great if I merge it with... an Everlasting Light, specifically to equip to Fel. But that's 3 mana that turn. And again, we're struggling in the early phases. Spike of the Banished. I don't think that's it. Because just 12 Valor to a single unit. So if we right-click and check. Valor, +1 attack damage per stack, and you gain armor at the end of combat equal to its stacks. And it doesn't go away between phases. So, best case scenario, this gives me 12 Valor. Multi-strike is good. It's just... it would make it cost 3. I think regardless, we're going to the Merchant of Arms. I'll try it. Attuned Explosive, deal 150 damage, but that's to a single unit. It's not to all units on the floor. Again, gives us a problem that we're not correctly being able to deal with. I think we just skip here. Well, Attuned explosive. Multiply the effects of magic power by 5. Yeah, I think we take it. Alright, we go over here to the right. Forgotten boons. What trinkets do we have available? Unit cards without upgrades cost 1 less. Don't need that. Radiant arms. After you equip a unit, apply damage shield 1. Don't need that. At the start of turn, fully healed champions. Not what we're looking for. Merchant at arms. Mind cage. Enchanted chamber or overgrowth carapace. Resolve, gain +1 size, +20 attack, +20 health if there is space available. The issue is we don't have space available. It is interesting, especially if I applied it to something like the Shield Steward. I could give him, that's 40. Extra 40 attack, extra 40 health, but again, not what we're looking for. Enchanted Chamber is nice. Because plus 15 magical power, I could do that for 2 of my rooms. And for all my rooms, I only have 2 rooms. I think we do that. Deploy local upgrade. Upgrades equipment room to be drawn into the deployment phase. So if I go ahead and combine the Cursed Twin Blade with the Everlasting Light. Confirm merge. Costs 3, gives 9 attack, multi-strike, strike -1, permanent, but it also applies Valor 2 to friendly units, so it's technically still improving our damage. Confirm merge. So now we need to do some math. At the start, we have 6 Ember available during the deployment phase. 1, 2, 3. I don't have to play the Shield Steward. I could just make it to where... Or I don't have to play the Hothead. No, we would want to play the Hothead. But I'm like 1 Ember short. But we also have the versatile Ember Staff to make it easier for us to play all of our cards. Yeah, I think we go ahead in our merged equipment, we make it deployable. That way we start off with it. Mind Cage. We don't need a second Mind Cage. We don't need the Overgrowth Carapace. Cards to duplicate. Do we have any? Sanctuary is not reactive enough. Pyroclasm is too expensive for us to just duplicate. I mean, I could duplicate a Jack-in-the-Box for the deployment phase. It goes onto the top floor, so we have a bunch of units on that top floor. It's not terrible. Honestly, that's probably our best bet. Wish it was better. Alright, we don't need to heal our champion. We don't need to gain damage shield 1. Unit cards without upgrades cost -1. Actually, because the Divine Dancer doesn't have an upgrade. Neither do our... Well, the Jack-in-the-Boxes don't cost anything. So... if I get this... I can actually play everything on turn 1. When a unit without Power Gel gains +6 stacks. Good enough. It's time for the final fight. Seraph enchants enemy units with Rage 3. Your units enter with melee weakness 1. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Enchanted chamber here on the middle floor. Lava flow. Do I need it? I don't need lava flow. Alright. We actually have 4 ember in our hand. What have we already played this turn? When you play 3 different kinds of cards in a turn, draw 1 and gain 1 ember. You know what? We can Snotty Whelp here on the top floor. Sneeze. We can Sanctuary. I'm just trying to decide where I should be lava flowing. I think we need to lava flow this bottom floor regardless. So we're going to Sanctuary this top floor to protect our Jack-in-the-Boxes. Move you forward. Lava flow. Lava flow. We're going to cleave. And Fire Starter. Yes, we are not playing Heroic Dive just as of yet. I don't think it is time. As nice as it would be. Mind Cage. Titan Skin 5. Well, we can still just kill you. Fire breathing. Sanctuary keeps my guy alive. And we pass the turn. I smell gold. So we do have Blood-Soaked Arena available. We also have another Enchanted Chamber available. There onto the top floor. Blood-Soaked Arena onto the bottom floor. Hey, play room on all floors in one battle. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate that 2 of our guys are still dying here. Fire breathing! This would have gone a lot better if I had already moved this guy onto the bottom floor. It's because of that sweep attack. And the melee weakness. Jelly Sneeze! I need you to do your thing. Sneeze for me. Thank you. We are not leaking on the top floors, so double lava flow here on the middle? Fire breathing! And Everlasting Light. Sanctuary should be going where? Top floor. Dance for me. Pass the turn. Achoo! This is not going nearly as well as I would have hoped. Ooh. Alright, first off, we start off with fire breathing. This sweep is annoying, but it doesn't kill us, so I can kind of ignore that. I kind of want to use the Pyroclasm. If I play a Fire Starter here, it doesn't quite kill him either. I think we just take the 5 damage here, Pyroclasm here. Can also cleave. Well, cleave won't kill. We go ahead and Pyroclasm. What was that? Another Steam achievement. Overkill. Have a spell deal at least 175 damage in one hit. We're at 15. This is where you stop. Alright. Jelly Sneeze! Perfect. I can Pyroclasm here again. But I would also like to humor the idea of Sanctuaries and start Sanctuary spamming. So I'm wondering if I can get away with just a Lava Flow here on this middle floor. This is going to deal 46 damage. So this is currently dealing 60 nice damage, plus another 20, that's 80 nice. And then they can clear it on the top floor. So that is good enough. Lava Flow here on the bottom. Just Cause. Just Cause. Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Pop goes the weasel. Alright. We made it. Next wave is the most important wave. I think we go ahead and ignore this, and we go ahead and Heroic Dive. A lot of armor. Fire breathing! Nice. You move forward. You move forward. I can also cleave. We're to cleave on this middle floor. Just so we take a little less damage. And then Fel, I need you to tank for me. We are losing one of our train stewards on the top floor, but it's fine. That is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Pop goes the weasel. with that, Seraph will be no more. One, two. We can cleave. We can breathe. Fire breathing. And Sanctuary. So, that was a fun run. It is always great to have a tutorial run that makes you feel strong. Tyrant has been overthrown. Defeat Seraph. We're gonna mute. Alrighty. Crisis averted. Victory. Win a standard run, and level up any clan. Woohoo! Banished leveled up. We have unlocked the Eagle Hearts card. With Consume, Advance, apply Valor 5 to a friendly unit, then it attacks immediately. Hell yeah! The Sky Song Trumpet. Summoning a Hymnist applies Valor 5 to friendly units. Hell yeah! Level 3. Rising Rage. Ascend, then Advance. Hell yeah! And Martyr's Signet. At the end of the entire battle, friendly units on the front of the floor permanently gain 6 health. Ooh, hell yeah. Leveled up the Pyreborn. The Guildmonger. Extinguish, gain 1 Dragon Egg. Hell yeah. And Attuned Manacles. Summoning a Whelp reduces cooldown of friendly units by 1. Hell yeah. Ooh, defeat enemies using spells. Alright. Oh, how exciting. So, this is a similar format to Monster Train 1. You have 2 champions per clan. You're just starting off with just the basic 2. You have plenty of clans to unlock. So, nothing too shocking there. What clan list cards do we have? A lot of unknowns. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, lore! The Savage Spearmen, the guards of the Aviary, spent centuries to earn their blade. Now it will be with them for an eternity. Seraph saw himself as righteous, but those he punished knew of his true nature. Savagery's blessing was an excuse to finally allow himself to give into his lesser impulses. Yeah, so this is the guy. Rax the Overblessed. What the heck did this guy do? He has all of the Titan's blessings. Multi-strike, so he attacks 2 times each. Multi-strike 1, so he attacks twice a turn. He starts off with a whole bunch of rage. He starts off with a whole bunch of regen, spell nullification, and resolve, gain rage 8, regen 20, and spell shield 2. One by one, the 3 tried and failed to defeat him. Each time they battled, Rax took on their powers until, without a fight, he was corrupted by their magic. Alrighty, and then of course we have all 3 tiers of Vanguardian, because we got all of that. Ooh, defeat all Seraph variants. Cool, we can unlock new card frames. You better believe I will be. But yeah. What time is it? I think we have time for lore. We have time for lore. Commander, the initial battalion has finished unloading the train. The reserves are awaiting your command for the next assault. Very well. Send word to the Pyreborn. We will depart again soon. I'll join you shortly. Yes, Commander. Angels attacking heaven. I could never have imagined it would come to this. Not too long ago, I led these same troops to destroy hell. Charge! For heaven! For Seraph! When we invaded hell, we fought for Seraph, but now we fight for our own survival. Seraph, my brother, our leader, I followed him without question, but I saw too late the cost of my blind faith. Since the invasion failed, Seraph began to change. The taste of defeat enticed him to seek greater power from titans beyond our world. Until he got what he was looking for. The titans came to heaven and began to corrupt everything. Now, they threaten our whole world. Our only hope of stopping them is to reforge the Old Covenant, an alliance between angels and demons. My legion of angels came to hell to fulfill a covenant we once fought to destroy, and reclaim our former home. But old grudges remain. I have to believe this alliance can work, for our own sake. Unlock more Pyre Hearts to progress the story. Unlock criteria can be viewed from the departure station when starting a standard run. Ooh. Train depot. Customize it. Ooh, I would like for the top room to be... the Skull Crusher. And then for the middle room, I will have... the Skull Crusher. And for the bottom room, we will have... Ooh, so many choices, so many choices. The Skull Crusher. Hopefully they add more. I would love to see customization specifically for clans. I would also love to see customization specifically for old content. Just, come on, fill that monster train itch. I'm also aware there's a way to unlock some old content, but I don't know how to do that yet. We'll figure it out over time. Let us depart. On a new run, we'll try once more. Covenant Rank 1. More challenge and random starting cards. Win to advance your Covenant rank and unlock cosmetic rewards. The standard way to play. Let us play as the Pyreborn. And, oh, look at all these Pyre Hearts. You know what? Let's go with random. How do I... Yep, okay. Add mutators. Oh, I can make my run easier or harder by doing this. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna worry about that. Let us go with the Pyreborn. Lord Phoenix. Sounds good to me. The final boss is Seraph Artanius, chosen of the Dominion. Unrecognizable from his original form, Seraph has returned as a puppet of titans from the abyss. Ferris dominating form will spread corruption to your units. So this is the Seraph that has corruption. So our starting cards are going to be the Golden Touch, deal damage, slay, gain a dragon egg. Sounds good. Selfless Sacrifice, consume, advance, apply damage, shield 2. Awesome. Allows me to shift units, apply damage, shield 2 can also be good. And the Miser has Avarice 10 for us to gain mo money. The true greed run begins. Unlock an artifact. When a friendly unit gains Valor, it gains +1 stack. See, that can be nice, but after deployment phase, when you play your third card of the turn, draw 1. Winged Steel is always a nice card. Because Especially if we're going to be focusing on trying to gain as many dragon eggs. We're not going to be gaining as much valor. Wing Steel. Conjure, gain 1 dragon egg. Conjure, when this unit's ability is activated, cooldown to 3. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. Can I do that? How much space? Lord Phoenix takes up 3 space. So it looks like we're going Lord Phoenix, Spear Steward. And then Shield Steward, Spear Steward, Shield Steward, Miser. Well, Lord Phoenix is deal damage equal to this unit's attack. So Lord Phoenix can clear a floor for me right from the start. I think this is free, but we're gonna have to... I want money. Lord Phoenix, top floor you go. Alright, this is going to be the appropriate way for us to start off this battle, in order for us to clear everything out. Made a mistake? You can undo back to the start of your current turn with this button. Hold it down for 1 turn for an undo. Fantastic. That was no good. Oh, he only hits 1 enemy. Oh no. Sounds good to me. I want money. I won't be able to gain the money at this rate, though. But I want money. My greed will be my undoing. This is fine. If I put Selfless Sacrifice, we can gain a lot more money. Yes. It's fine. I am perfectly fine trading 10 health of the pyre. It is, after all, another resource. If I Firestarter, we can get even more money. Which is what we're gonna do. Yes! Money. I don't think you guys understand how greedy I am. More money. Oh, we're in danger. Phoenix, I need you to apply the Pyre Gel. Selfless Sacrifice. Yep, this is worth it.
This is fine. Ow, ow.
See? Everything's fine. Look at all these. Look at all this dragon horde. Ooh. Revenge. Apply Pyre Gel 3 to the attacker. Lava armor is really good, especially if I'm going to have a unit be tanking a lot. Alchemy is also really good. Dragon eggs! But I think I want to make sure Golden Touch is as good as it possibly can be. We're going to take Lava Armor. Ooh, Cleave is also really good. Oh, but didn't you use that last run? It was really bad. Uh-huh. But I do need something that'll deal damage to everything. Cleave currently is the answer. Dragon's Horde. The Pyreheart clan can earn Dragon's Horde. Rewards grow as you collect more. You can loot it now or save it for later. You can collect any time from the map. So, fortunately, we're not going to be getting a random artifact. I could. I don't have to collect it now. I can collect it from the map. I kind of want better spells. Because if I make the Golden Touch even better, where it can just kill everything every time, that would be nice. Merchant of Steel, forge units to gain new powers. We're gonna go this way. What blessed unit are we gonna get? Revenge, gain Valor 2, makes a great tank to combine with World Phoenix. Battle Dancer, shift, gain Valor 3. I don't think we're gonna shift a lot. Firebrand. Really good here. -1 intrinsic. I'll take that. +10 magic power. I'll take that. I'm gonna loot. Do I loot? Wow, wow, wow. Heal equal to the spell's cost. Make selfless sacrifice cost 1 less. I'm looting. When a unit with Pyre gains Pyre Gel, gains +1. When you equip a friendly unit, apply Conduits. +1 magic power. Woohoo. When you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown by 1. +1 for Pyre Gel, though. It's really good. Dang. Both of these are really good. We're gonna go with Pyre Gel. Unfortunately, it was not exactly what I was looking for. Do I want to take the Holy Stone in order to start healing up my Pyre just a bit in case we do leak a lot? because I would apply it to Cleave, so we could slowly be getting 2 health back. Where am I going next? Probably Merchant of Arms. Merchant of Arms seems really good. You know what? We're going to save our money for the Merchant of Arms. That's what we'll do. Titan Skin 1. Reward 75 gold. Oh, but my greed. But my greed! I don't think you understand my greed! Yeah, that Titan Skin 1 could be really, really bad, though. Makes it to where all of my fire starters do nothing. I can still kill the Acolytes with... I think we're fine. I think Lord Phoenix goes on the bottom floor with the Firebrand this time. Yeah. Deal damage equal to this unit's attack. Apply Pyre Gel. We'll do that. Golden Touch. Dead. Just Cause. Yeah, Just Cause. Start giving him more Valor. Spear Steward onto the top floor. Secure that kill. Golden Touch. And that is everything. Yes! Currently at 3 of the Dragon's Horde. Shield Steward, top floor. Just Cause and Selfless Sacrifice. Not getting as much gold as I probably could have. There we go. Much better. I only got 4 eggs for the Dragon's Horde, so I think this time we wait. Consume, apply Pyre Gel at 11. Or Flicker. Deal 1 damage to enemy units. So, we already got Cleave, but Cleave costs 2. Is the issue. We'll go ahead and pick up Pyrecast, I guess. Quick is good here. I mean, Valor 10 helps whoever's going to be in the front a lot. Ascend, then Advance is also really good with Rising Rage. Upbeat Warbler. Because if I take space, I can... Because I'm already got too much for space, so if I take space this run, I could stack up like the Miser and all that on a single floor a little bit better. Yeah, Divinity and all that's slow. We're going to take Rising Rage. And we're going to save. I'm not going to loot every single time. Maybe. I may lie. Are there spells I want to improve? There are spells I want to improve, but I also want better equipment. so 30% of max. We're gonna go and take that first. We're gonna check the Merchant of Arms. Revenge. Deal damage to the attacker equal to this unit's health. Shield of Wingif is not terrible. Fight Club is okay, but... because Lava Armor plus that shield makes it to where they just start taking a lot of damage. Let's see if we get something good. The rail shakes. The train screeches to a halt. The world trembles. The train has stopped in front of a fountain where angels once asked its waters for blessings. Now it radiates with Dominion's looming presence. Obey me. Dominion's voice echoes. Do you ask the corrupted fountain for a blessing? Power, authority, or control. Ask for power. Granting us the dominating power, plus 10, and strike, apply corruption 20. But I gain the blight, which is unpurgeable. Non-scourge and non-blight cards in hand cost 1 more. Ooh, that's bad. Ask for authority. Summon, spawn a random friendly unit from your deck. That's pretty good. Or ask for control. Add melee weakness 1 and spell weakness 1 on strike. This is a really big drawback. Like, I would have to be very certain that this is what I would want to take. There's a good chance I'm just leaving here, but I still want to entertain the idea. Summon a random friendly unit from your deck. In this case, I think it would pretty much be targeting Spear Stewards. So if I wanted to target something better, I would have to have them not be in the deck, and I'd have to remove all those. Dominating Control, add melee weakness 1 and spell weakness 1 on strike. Makes it to where Lord Phoenix does even more damages. Not gonna lie, like, Dominating Power to be given to the Miser. And then I go with Space. Maybe. Duplicate the Miser. I don't think I really like any of these, though. I'm gonna try to ask for power. We're gonna give it to the Miser. So be it. You've gained power. But even as you leave the fountain, Dominion's voice does not leave your ear. Alright, well that was bad. Multi-strike is an interesting thing to entertain to give to the Miser. Because that means apply Corruption 40 and Avarice. But he only gets so many attacks before he's just a useless character. But I can then pick up Fight Club to offset that a bit. Do I take the Shield of Wingif? Reroll. Ooh, Zone of Silence is not bad, but... combine 2 equipment cards into 1. We're going to go ahead Get the lava armor with the shield of Wingif. Yeah. Sounds good to me. And then gain 1 ember when a unit dies. Bloodthirsty Blade? Bloodthirsty Blade. To be combined with the Cursed Twin Blade? Potentially? Nah, I think that's way too greedy. Way too greedy. It is a possible thing, though. Heck, actually, that card itself is probably not a terrible pick. Firebrand. Miser. Behind the Firebrand. Lord Phoenix on the middle floor. Shield Steward top floor. Pass turn. Dominion's Eye. There, so I can play 2 cards. Golden Touch. And Firestarter. He will die to the corruption. We're gonna take a play Shield Steward here. Firestarter. Firestarter does not secure the kill. When an enemy unit dies on this floor. So I could play this Shield Steward in front. We're going to go ahead and just place it here. What am I likely to draw here? He's at 1 health, of course he is. Fight Club. I'm going to go ahead and kill you, so we take less damage. Fight Club here on the bottom floor. And Just Cause, so we also gain a little bit of armor. Offset that damage just by a little bit. There's that merged equipment. Much better. End the turn. Everybody's low in health. I think I would rather Lord Phoenix take less damage here. We're going to do Just Cause. More Valor. But we're going to Rising Rage. Put Lord Phoenix in the front. We'll go ahead and throw you down. Just so he's out of the deck. And we might actually just have to kill here. We do. Cursed Twin Blade for even more money. And I guess that's that. Money! Superheated, double the amount of Pyre Gel on a unit. Ooh. See, this is a game-winning card this time. Could also take Soldier of Fortune. I think I want to entertain the idea of Superheated. Can I try to remove... Oof. We can't try to remove Consume off of it. Because, like, if I can remove Consume and give it the part where it can be cast multiple times in a turn, that'd be really good. But I don't think that's this run. Spike of the Banished. Soldier of Fortune. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it. Ooh, Avenger. Summon, draw an equipment card from your deck, and Artificer gain Valor 8. This card got buffed. Draw an equipment card from your deck. Makes this so much easier to get the Firebrand, the equipment she needs. I think we're gonna go ahead and take that. Now, the question is do we take Hell's Flame to improve our Embers? Because our Ember usage is a little high. Plus, Sword Maiden, drawing the merged equipment, it's not going to work. Unless I take Hell's Flame. I do want more space, but we're going to go ahead and loot this. Increase max eggs by 2. Yes. And Odie's Totem, +1, but -3 during deployment. I think that's kind of important. Yep. I think that will do nicely. So, do I want to try to get some trinkets? I could. Or do I upgrade units? Get another banished unit, maybe heal a little. Or do I go for all the trinkets? Not gonna lie, trinkets sound nice. Let's go on a trinkets overload. Grab this. Let's see what we have available. Trial rewards are gold rewards are increased by 50%. Oh, but I can't even verify that that's going to be good. Dragons apply Pyre Gel 5 on strike. Conjuring gain 15 gold. Yeah, that sounds good to me. All right, what's the event? I'm sorry, I love these arts. The rail leads you along the path of the angel, a gravel-stone path lined with angels forever frozen in stone. A few such statues will contain some lingering essence. You could infuse this essence with one of your own. The price of power, however, might not be what you expect. A power? I already have power! No power is too costly for me. I have unlimited power. Alright, I could gain Wrath, attack immediately, with a cooldown of 3. Okay, okay. Benevolence, restore friendly units to full health. Okay, okay. Or Courage, cooldown advance, restore full health and gain armor equal to the amount he... Okay. Hi! This looks like Slay the Spire. Kind of. It is a deck building game, very similar to Slay the Spire, but you're not just one character. You're playing as the denizens of hell, riding a train to, in this game, fight back against heaven. Hell yeah. Not gonna lie, healing the Firebrand to full health is not a terrible idea. And then also being able to gain that extra armor to survive a big turn. But I also like the idea of just being able to attack immediately with Miser. But I think Wrath is a little too greedy. We're not gonna do Wrath. But Benevolence is also nice. What a coincidence, I just started playing another game like Slay the Spire. It's a gacha game called Morimims. It's fun. Ooh, okay. Well, this one is Monster Train 2, the sequel to Monster Train 1. Monster Train 1 already is a game I loved. I have over 400 hours in that game. But yeah, we're getting Monster Train 2 with new mechanics and all that. I'm thinking if it's either taking Benevolence or Courage. Courage would go really good on Firebrand to help keep her alive, but Benevolence keeps the entire floor alive. If I was to play Benevolence, it would be going on to the Sword Maiden. This Courage ability would also go really great if I was doing a shifting run. Where I'm wanting to dance my units back and forth on the floor. Which is not necessarily the case. Benevolence keeps everybody alive. Man, all these are just good. And I think we're going to take Benevolence and put it onto the Sword Maiden. I would have taken Courage if you have survivability problems. So I'm considering Courage, but we're not having survivability problems. The problem we will experience later on the run is scaling issues, because enemies in these kind of games tend to scale pretty high. So I actually think Benevolence is going to be better for keeping everybody alive. We're going to give it to the Sword Maiden. You've chosen the power of Benevolence. As you continue down Path of Angel, you can't help but wonder who these angels once were. Alrighty. Merchant of Trinkets. Trial rewards increased. That's assuming I'm taking the trial rewards. We're hitting a point where I don't think taking these trials are going to be beneficial for us anymore. So as greedy as I have been at the start of this run, I don't think I can continue to just keep going trial and then being happy with that. I only have one spell. I have 3 spells with Consume. The Pyre Cast, the Selfless Sacrifices as well. I guess we'll take this and reroll. When a unit with Pyrogel gains +6, that's good. When an angel moves, it gains Valor 2, we're not doing that. At the start of the turn, friendly units gain +5/+5. They are the only friendly unit on the floor, not happening. But we are using Pyrogel, so let us give them +6. Are we saving money for the next Merchant of Steel, Forge Your Units, or Coat of Arms? Banished Banner, Artifact. We might be wanting to improve our guys next, so we're just going to keep everything else as is and move on to the next battle. See, this is what I'm talking about. Non-boss enemy units restore health when they move up a floor. See, our whole thing is we're going to be using the Miser to apply Corruption, so it deals 20 damage consistently to the enemy, but if they heal fully, then it completely negates that, and that's a way of killing the enemies for us, and that does us no good. Sure, we can take care of these Disciple of Ruins, but these Scarred Sentinels with Titan Skin 5 would just bleed on through for the entire combat, and we would lose maybe half of our Pyre. Is this your first run? The second, actually. The first one was more of a tutorial. This one is a lot closer to what you'll actually be experiencing. So this actually has the potential of just killing us. We cannot do this. Alright, I think once again, Lord Phoenix here in the middle is our better way to go. Firebrand here on the bottom. Miser on the bottom. That trial is rough. Oh, yeah. And we're not going to use the shield, the Sword Maiden yet. Shield Steward on the top floor. Lord Phoenix. Alrighty, Golden Touch. It's beautiful. Cursed Twin Blade. Golden Touch. Just secure that kill. Yeah, so he's dead next turn, which is good. So we're going to do double Just Cause. Oh, never mind. We drew the Dominion's Eye. That does us no good. So he's dead next turn. That's fine. Sword Maiden. And so we can use her to heal everybody up now, which is really good. Unfortunately, we're missing a turn of the Golden Touch, which is a massive shame. We're going to do that to gain our Dragon, Egg, and money. Pass the turn. Do I even have any? Okay, I have 2 targets in the deck still available. A Shield Steward and a Spear Steward. Alright, well, I guess we're going to go ahead and cast Soldier of Fortune here. Yep, he can't fit anywhere. That does us no good. I think we go ahead and just selfless sacrifice here, just to protect Lord Phoenix, right? Give him damage shield. And unfortunately, there's not much else I could do here. Join us in heaven. Alright, we're gonna try to just keep everything alive as much as possible. 1, 2, 3. Fight Club! Yeah! Ooh, Golden Touch. Yeah, I'll kill my own unit. For money. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna go ahead and Just Cause. Dang. Benevolence. Yes! More! Alrighty. There we go. So that's a win. That's a lot of corruption. And a lot of money. Maybe we could have taken that trial. I don't think so. Deal 20 damage to all units and any units that die to all units. Any units that die gives me 10 gold. Ooh, but there's also the Mind Cage, which reduces cooldowns. It could be used to reduce the cooldown of Phoenix Fire's ability. And this is just really good here. Ooh, Heroic Dive. I could put Lord Phoenix on the same floor. Yeah. We got 5 of 10. We are going to go to 10. So we will wait and we'll save. We'll try one more. So Merchants of Arms, I can improve my equipment. I don't have any equipment I want to merge. I don't think I have any equipment I necessarily want to buy. But I could try to make a large unit if I end up getting that other equipment as an option. And we could also make it to where an equipment could start off in my opening hand. But would I want that? I mean, I would want it, but I don't need it. Because I also don't have enough energy in the deployment phase, so it doesn't really matter. We can go here to get an artifact and upgrade our units. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, what artifact are we getting? Ooh, increase max eggs by 3! Yes! Dualism. Double the stacks of armor and buff and debuff status effects applied by this unit. Wow, wow. Dualism miser. I could also give it to the Firebrand. Make her tankier. Ah, who am I kidding? Going full greed. More health for Firebrand is really good here. We're gonna leave for just a moment, just to double check. Okay, I have card removal. Quick and plus 10 doesn't really do much for me here. And I'm not like that desperate for plus 10 attack on anything. We're gonna go ahead and reroll. Plus 1 size and make them even bigger. Multi-strike. See, multi-strike could be really good. I could try giving multi-strike to the Sword Maiden. And the next chance we get, we try to give Intrinsic to the Soldier of Fortune. The issue is this is a huge gamble not to draw this. See, I don't like going all in with Soldier of Fortune, so let's not do that. That's a fast way for us to just lose a run by having a bad draw. Large Stone, it's okay. I mean, I could make a really big Shield Steward so that way it doesn't die super easily. But then he can't share space with anybody. Avarice 3 makes us gain more money. I can never quite argue with that. Valor 8 for Firebrand. Really good. We'll go ahead and just take that. I don't plan on upgrading my units any further after this, so I might as well just spend whatever I can. Sword Maiden. With Avarice 3. There's, again, not really a reason not to. And Large Stone. Large Stone on a Shield Steward makes it to where I really don't need to be using a Large Stone. Do I just save my money for the next one? Merchant of Trinkets? Probably. Also, magic. Improve our spells. Hello. On the next boss, are we... There's actually a good chance I'm just taking space next boss anyways. Maybe we just take Large Stone anyways in preparation for that. I think we do. And then we're going to go ahead and remove 2 cards. The 2 cards we do not need. Not gonna lie, this is tricky. Fire starters aren't really doing much for us. We're gonna remove a fire starter. But am I removing like a shield steward? Remove our second fire starter. We have plenty of damaging spells. Alrighty. Enemy units enter with Titan Skin 4. I could deal with that. It has haste. Moves directly from the first floor to the third floor. Yuck! Right. And then more Titan Skin. That's actually really bad. And we're still going to, of course, have those units with a whole bunch of health. So it's not like, oh, well, since they're not here, we're not going to be seeing them. It's just, hey, mind me, we're going to be seeing a lot of these guys, but we're still going to be seeing units with a whole bunch of health. Titan Skin 4 means I need to do at least 6 damage just to kill these. Cleave could do that. Because, like, notice these fire starters would be doing nothing except applying a pyre gel, so. I don't think anything matters in this one. 14 health versus 10 isn't a big difference for what I'm having to work with. Alright, but now the question. Are we setting up the same way or differently? Also, this is my last run. I gotta go after this. We need to not be setting up on the second floor as much as possible. So our top floor and our bottom floors are the most important ones. I think we're still gonna go ahead and play our Firebrand here with a Miser here on the bottom. But Lord Phoenix is going to go here onto the top with the Shield Steward here on the middle floor. Alrighty, so we actually have some interesting things that we could work with. I can just Golden Touch here. Or we Golden Touch here. Because I think the damage is going to happen anyways. He's going to go to the top floor. Lord Phoenix gets a free kill. That's what we're going to do. Spear Steward here onto the top floor. Mind Cage for Lord Phoenix. Multi-strike. Perfect. Now we have 2 of them. Merged equipment. But also Fight Club. Come on, Phoenix. Secure your kill. There's a chance that nothing else gets onto the top floor anymore. I'm gonna go and Pyrecast just to get it out. Pass the turn. Whole bunch of Valor. Dominion's Eye. Gets rid of that. We're gonna go ahead and secure our kill on you. We're gonna undo this turn. Heads up, if you mess up, you can undo. Dominion's Eye. Fire Starter on you. Golden Touch on you. And more Valor for you. So much gold. Alright, Sword Maiden. Deals damage equal to this unit's attack, applies Pyrogel 5. Well, these guys are going to get to the next floor anyways. We might as well just let this happen. But also, we're going to try to improve our... Ooh, Soldier of Fortune. We'll go and spend a little money. Didn't I say I was going to spend a little money on this? Refresh. Much better. Greed is good. And then everything dies. This has no thorns, so it's okay if this Harpist Protector gets to the top floor. We will not be taking any damage. The biggest downside is I will not be able to get another egg from this Golden Touch unless I specifically kill my own Spear Steward. Oh man, I want this so bad. But it's not worth, like, messing everything up for. It's not worth... Maybe it was. But there does come a certain point where we have to go, it's time to stop. Alrighty. Now it is time. Secure the kill. Puts us at 10. Go ahead and heal fully up. And you know what? Heroic Dive. Why not? Also, stop taking damage. Ooh. Unlocked the Luna Coven? What? This fills me with joy. So much money! And we have 11 eggs for the Dragon's Horde, which we will be claiming. Ooh, greed. I love greed. Gain 10 when a unit dies. Or ability moneymaker. What's this? Gain 7 for each. Oh, I could just gain money. Why would I not? Just free money. Free money? Hold on. I like free money. I can't just not. Consume, apply damage, shield 1, and valor 4. That's pretty good. Alrighty, we're gonna loot. When an enemy unit ascends, they gain Pyrogel 2, which would become Pyrogel 3. Spells gain plus 3 damage for each upgrade on their card, or after using an ability, friendly units gain armor 3. This is pretty good because it allows me to protect all of my guys against sweepers. This makes it easier for me to start killing off all enemy units. Especially on the top floor. I think Flaming Talons is good here. Drag it to Whelps, gain plus 8. Whelps, apply Pyrogel 3. Right. So what are you? Are you a dragon or a whelp? You are a whelp. You are a dragon. Spells. Plus 3 damage. Or plus 3... Yeah, plus 3 damage. For each upgrade on the card. So this would do 21. And that's like my only damage spell that's been upgraded. So like this would be nice. Am I about to upgrade spells or... Yes, we're about to upgrade spells. So I can upgrade my other 2 spells to make sure that they are able to do even more damages. Also, this is just adorable. Yeah, we'll grab the Sizzling Firecracker. Lights and Surges cost 0. That's really good. Because that makes it to where... not only does our Dominion's Eye not punish us at all, but any other Blights or Scourges we may get don't hurt us at all. Draw until you have 10. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna take that. New clan unlocked, the Luna Coven! Align with the secretive Luna Coven and tap into the mercurial power of the moon to empower spells and weapons alike. Hell yeah! Isn't it beautiful? Oh, this would be such a good time to go and collect 1 billion artifacts, but no. We almost have 1,000 money! Upgrade a spell to have holdover. Plus 20 power to consume. Spells cost 1 less. We're gonna give this one to cleave. Because I'm holding for something else. We're gonna reroll. Dang, not double stack. That's not what I was hoping for. Double stack on this, though. Damage shielded 2 and Valor 3. Ooh. Remove consume. I could make a unit really big. Avarice 15, armor 15. Yeah, that's not happening. It's funny, but no. -2, consume 2. Damage shield 2, Valor 8 is like really good. Especially if I get rid of consume on it. So that protects that. Yeah, I don't like the fact that I didn't get the upgrade I was hoping for. So do we just upgrade cleave? Alright, fire starter. And we get to remove 2 cards. Yeah, so I think we could get rid of this selfless sacrifice. But we're also going to go ahead and get rid of a just cause, because now that we have a really strong potion, the, where is it? Where'd it go? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Liquid Courage. Yeah, I also don't need to advance, so... Do I spend a lot more money to just remove a lot more? I don't think so. I think we just keep moving forward. Duplicate any card. Who am I gonna try to empower? I think we're just gonna place Shield Steward up here. Do I have any other equipments in the deck? I have the Mind Cage. So this would be a 50-50 on, like, if this would be a really good turn or not. But also, we can actually just Rising Rage here. Golden Touch here. Sounds good to me. We'll get the Sword Maiden again later. This is a very good turn one. Oh, and pew pew, please. Thank you. This helps also maximize our Dragon's Horde, and soon we'll be able to have more. Ooh, Golden Touch. This one deals 21 damages. And also, merged equipment. When you die, you apply Corruption. That's lousy. We're gonna go ahead and just kill you. Get ourselves another Dragon Egg. Lord Phoenix. Let's go ahead and get Lord Phoenix this equipment. But also, he's gonna dive down. No. I'd like for him to, but no. Golden Touch. Bridge this, play Just Cause. End the turn. He is taking an awful lot of damage. Alright. Wealthy Whelp. Go ahead and just Moneymaker. Golden Touch. Another Dragon Egg. Moneymaker! Yes! Also, we could just kill everything here. Fight Club. Ooh. We're actually really needing card draw. The fact that I am using Holdover on this Golden Touch is pretty bad. We're gonna go and apply Fight Club. He can kill himself for it. Looks like we're doing just fine over here. Dominion's Eye, get rid of that. Alrighty. Fortunately, we're still in the exact same boat where Lord Phoenix is not quite the guy I'm hoping to play or draw right now. But I would like to continue having Lord Phoenix grants me some nice bonuses. We can also secure this kill here. Pyrogel with the fire starter. Shields Guard. And let's protect Lord Phoenix. Alright, Sword Maiden. Yeah, not as good. We definitely need to get that increased space. The Lord Phoenix is unfortunately going to kick the bucket. Ascend, then advance. Well, we can have you advance here. So Lord Phoenix lives an additional turn, but... yeah, Lord Phoenix dies next turn. Another dragon egg. Another dragon egg! We're at 11 of 13. Precisely what I was wanting. Oof. Selfless sacrifice keeps Lord Phoenix alive for another turn. Is it really that important to keep him alive another turn? I think he just... actually, I think no matter what, he dies. So we're just going to consume and get rid of you. Money! Yikes. I think regardless, we're not getting it up to here. Dang. That's not what I meant to do. Oh well. That's fine. We're fine with 12 Dragon Eggs. We don't have to go all out with 13. Hey, and now we live. The boss killers. If I can give them sweep, that'd be great. Pyroclasm. I don't think any of these are actually any good. I think we just skip here. We have enough cards. Alright, so Limbo Solace. Not bad. It helps counteract our holdover card we're playing. Because if I'm trying to maximize the Golden Touch, but I'm still trying to do other things, it's hard for me to get something set up without enough card draw. So Limbo Solace is really, really good here. Heaven's Light is nice because it gives me +2 space. How do I set up my train? Firebrand, we would also be wanting Sword Maiden, of course, a Miser. Am I able to duplicate a Miser? We can duplicate a Miser. Just saying. We could definitely duplicate a Miser. Miser, it does cost me 1, though, right? In order to play him? It does. And we already know we don't have a lot of energy. We have 4 at the start of a fight. So Firebrand needs to be out there from the get-go. I would really want to go to this Merchant of Arms, but what's it going to do for me? I could buy more equipment for some of my guys, I guess. We don't really have to heal. Like, I would be going over here just to duplicate a card in order to duplicate the, Miser. But is it really that worth it? Kind of. It's either Limbo Solace to fix the card draw issue that I'm currently experiencing, or Heaven's Light. Heaven's Light does allow me to get all my guys out, because right now I'm struggling to get everybody into the train. Mostly because I made this Shield Steward extra large. So let's say I don't take space. I would not be duplicating, which means we aren't going to this Merchant of Arms, which really isn't doing much for us anyways, and this. So Merchant of Steel, what would I be trying to get? So the Celestial Alcove would be rolling for a good event. We'd be trying to make my stewards better. This Wealthy Whelp I would want to make better. That's it. So in other words, neither way is really super important for us to go. Because improving my shield stewards really isn't doing much for us. But if I do take the Heaven's Light, then I at least have a plan. We're gonna go and loot. Units gain +3/+3 for each upgrade on their card. Yes, that's really good. On your first turn, +2 Ember. Also really good. After using the ability, friendly units gain armor 3. Also helps deal with sweep. I don't think we have to worry too much about sweep, though. Nah, we really don't have to worry about sweep too much. I think just +2 Ember would be better. So I'm not spamming abilities too much. Really? Ah. Well, that's cool. I have enough space now. Yeah, let's go to the Merchant of Arms. Let's upgrade my champion. Gain Conjure 2 in 25. When a unit gains Pyre Gel, it gains +1 stacks. Nah. I need Dragon Eggs. Duplicate any card. Yes, please. Thank you for duplicating a Miser. It's a boss killer. We're at full health. Merchants of Arms. Grant silence to non-boss enemy units. It's really good. Combine 2 equipment cards into 1. Nah. We'll reroll. Another cursed twin blade. Too bad nothing grants sweep. That really would be the best thing. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sounds good to me. Reanimate 2 will kill it. We don't need the money. We don't need it. Alright, Firebrand. Miser. Miser. And Lord Phoenix, I think... Can I just place you on this floor now? Yes. Yes, we can. Because of the extra Pyroforged Light. Get rid of that. Fight Club. Sword Maiden. Mind Cage. Mind Cage on the Sword Maiden will be much more important here. Right? Mind Cage on Lord Phoenix. And it's already dead. We'll get rid of this with thanks to consume. And there's no reason for me just not to play that. We're too strong. Shield Steward's gonna go up here. Spear Steward. Dang. And we are gonna wait on everything else. We pass this turn. Never can go wrong with Fight Club. Yikes. Lord Phoenix. Do the damages. That's one kill. But unfortunately, it's not going to be good enough. We'll go ahead and Golden Touch here. Wealthy Whelp. Get us more money. I think we go ahead and just Liquid Courage here on the Wealthy Whelp. Not terrible. Spear Steward can go up here. And then we just pass this turn. I don't have to heal here. Right, where is it? Sacrificial Chamber up here. Soldier of Fortune. Yeah, don't mind if I do. We go ahead and secure one of these kills. And I would like to apply damage shield to you. More damage there as well. And then we pass our turn. Fear those blessed by the three. Alrighty. Well, we definitely have to heal up here. But also... you, equip this, cleave, just kill everything there. Ooh, Valor to all friendly units. Yes, that actually sounds really good. There. Pass this turn. Alright, that's a kill. Perfect. We're over 1,000 coins. Oh, if I let this kill happen, I get so much money. All right, Overgrowth Carapace. We're going to go ahead and boost up our dragon, right? Let's make you bigger. Or I can make an even bigger Shield Steward. Nah, we definitely got to give it here. Cursed Twin Blade. And then Liquid Courage. Moneymaker. We can wait until next turn. Perfect. Bigger. Shall I be Rax of Dominion? If I switch this to the Zone of Silence in here, I can get more money. No, I don't need that much. All right. I can't kill any of my own guys for money. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're at 13. Perfect. That's max money. And do I want more money? Yes. Haha! Never punished. Bigger. Tiny bit more money. It really did not make that big a difference. Alright. I could just get another Wealthy Whelp. I don't need it. Deal 5 damage to enemy unit. Spend 5 money to repeat this card's effect. Where are we going next? Because this is the end of the run. Going to Magic or Arms? I don't think it really matters. I think we're going to Arms. Specifically just to get this Forgotten Boon for more money. And to duplicate a card that I prefer to use. I really don't need any of these. Soldier of Fortune. Valor 2, damage shield 1 to friendly units. Yeah, no. We're gonna loot. Friendly units gain 3 armor. Sounds good to me. When you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown by 1. Yeah, we'll get Sharpened Teeth. Pyroforged Flame. For more Ember. I am limited by Ember right now. Or +1 card draw. We're gonna get the Ember. We're limited on Ember. What card would I want to duplicate? I want to remove a fire starter in Just Cause. I could be getting so many better cards. So removal is enticing. Also, improved magic to get improved cleave. Improved heroic dive once. I really don't need the Merchant of Arms, is the thing. So we're going to go this way. We're going to check out. Ooh, -1 and intrinsic. That's a thing I like. Permafrost, I hold on to it for as long as needed be. Plus 20 magic power and consume. Yeah, we would get rid of a fire starter that way. Ooh, Artificial Pyrostone. Yes, when you equip an Angel, apply Valor 3, Rage 3, Regen 3. Yes, when you play 3 different kinds of cards in turn, draw 1 and 1. Sure, reroll. Equipped armor at the start. Whenever you... Nope, that's the only one we're not getting. Volatile Gauge. When you draw any non-champion card, its cost is randomized between 0 and 3. Draw +2 each turn. That will kill us. So we are done. I still have so much money. Permafrost. What are we giving Permafrost to? Heroic Dive? Just so that way I can use it whenever. -1 and intrinsic. You know what? I can give it to Soldier of Fortune. Upgrade a spell to make it cost 1 less. Cleave. I could also try to get holdover for Cleave. Rising Rage. Reroll. I have so much money. Spell Chain. Ooh, Spell Chain's nice. What do I want to play multiple times in a turn? Cleave? Just clear everything out? Not terrible idea, but Soldier of Fortune. -2 and consume to a Just Cause, just to get rid of it out of my hand. Fire starter, so it's more likely to actually kill the thing. Yeah. Apply that to a Cleave. Get rid of 2 cards. I really don't need... I mean, I don't need these Shield Stewards, but the Shield Stewards are okay targets for the Soldiers of Fortune. So, I'd rather have something be targeted by the Soldier of Fortune than nothing. So I think we're just going to go ahead and get rid of Just Causes. Just Cause. Do I want to remove more cards? I don't have to remove more cards. Nah, I think we still keep a Just Cause. It's better than nothing. Alright, well, we go to the boss with 300 gold then. Oh, he looks menacing. Seraph, Eternus, chosen of Dominion. Unrecognizable from his original form, Seraph has returned as a puppet of Titans from the Abyss. Seraph's dominating form will spread corruption to your units. The unit takes 1 damage per stack, so Seraph applies Corruption 2 to your units each turn and doubles Corruption on strike. That's bad. I might die. I actually might legitimately lose here. That's not the one I wanted. That's not the one I wanted. Bigger. Okay. Everlasting Light. We're gonna wait. Trigger! Triggers the start of this unit's turn. We're gonna apply Liquid Courage here, just so that way we can try to be as greedy as possible. I don't see why I can't. Money! And we gain a little bit of armor. Bigger! Alright, Fight Club. Is that really the one I am wanting? Probably not. Not on this floor. Zone of Silence disables triggers and abilities. I think we still go ahead and apply Fight Club then. Reanimate? Selfless Sacrifice. We'll just try to keep you alive for as long as possible. Okay. Bigger! We are definitely going to Mind Cage on the Sword Maiden so we get more heals more often. I don't think I want this holdover happening right now. We're gonna go ahead and do it anyways. What? Why do you live? Heal to full health. Multi-strike. Oh, I got another achievement. Add equipment to 6 units in 1 battle. Ooh, Quartermaster. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and Valor you up. I think I'd rather keep you alive as long as possible. We're gonna advance you up here. Bigger. reanimate 2. Alrighty, so triggers when attacking, triggers at the... Nope. No more Fight Club. No more Fight Club. We're gonna go ahead and... ping you, try to kill you once. Ping you, try to kill you once. Try to kill you again. And we'll pass this turn. Bigger! Still died. I want to see if we can keep you just fine there for as long as possible. Go ahead and secure this. I think I also would like to go ahead and apply Benevolence. Just cause. Yeah, I can go up there. Why not? Nobody for us to actually heal this turn, but I do want the armor. Pass the turn. Bigger! Money! Alrighty. I think we go ahead and just apply Just Cause here. Ooh. Kill everybody. Then... Oh, can he not get any bigger? Resolve, gain +1, +20, +20 if there's room available. Shouldn't he be bigger? Right? He should be bigger, right? Yeah, that's fine. So he is... Oh, right. 6 is the maximum size, but there's still space available, so he's gonna still keep trying to get bigger. What do you do? Add a Resonance of Ruin. We'll just go ahead and get rid of you. And we end this turn. Bigger! Alrighty. Charge. Cleave. Rising Rage. No damage. benevolence. Alrighty, well... That's probably going to be the largest Shield Steward you're ever going to see. 176 to 18. Yeah. He's bigger than Lord Phoenix. Sorry, Lord Phoenix. And... Seraph dies due to 400 damage of corruption. Oh, that's satisfying. Okay, so it paid off. Pyreborn leveled up. We have unlocked Death Roar. Transfer all Pyre Gel on this floor to a unit, then deal 5 damage 5 times. Hell yeah! And the Golden Gloves. Friendly units gain Avarice 2. When a unit with Avarice deals unblocked damage, gain gold equal to the number of stacks of Avarice. Hell yeah! Level up. Unlocks Pay Off. It is a 2 mana. Consume. Restore 2 Pyre health for each Dragon Egg. Hell yeah! Banished level up. Unlocking the Deadly Plunge. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 3 times this unit's health and armor. Hell yeah! We have also unlocked the Luna Coven. And Covenant rank 2. Bottles have additional enemies. And we have mastered the following cards. Plus 23 more. Hell yeah! Isn't it beautiful? Alrighty. Herzl Cup tracks the wins in Covenant 10. The Imp Cup. So we're starting to get our win streak, but we're probably going to be playing on Covenant 10 once we get there. Unless I just really want to clear through some stuff. But yeah, that run felt insanely satisfying. I need to defeat one more Seraph variant. That is Monster Train 2. Back. You want to run? Nicely done. You can optimally start an endless mode run with the deck and artifacts you had at the end of this run. How far can you go? Well, trust me, I really want to play Endless, but I have to go back to the Outpost because I have somewhere I really gotta be. So, ooh, the Barracks is available. Oh, my adorable golden butter cookie. You're looking so glorious, so opulent, so luscious. Your words are as valuable as your counterfeit coin. You can keep your flattery. What dulls your gleam, my darling Ruby? I lent you 2 cases of Pyre Gold, and I've not seen a gold flake back. I will have your gold for you soon. Why has Fina blessed me with a lazy dragon like you? I mean, look at your cave. No gold, no rubies, not one skull of your enemies. I like an uncluttered space. Enough! Crave, give me my money with interest by the time the Coven Fairy starts their moon song, or I'll have to follow the rule of fire number 226. Forgive or debt and cuddle your favorite dragon. Never share a cave with a poor dragon. What am I going to do? And that unlocks an achievement. Trigger an optional dialogue with the Covenant in the Covenant's outpost. It's only 60% of players have this achievement. The heck? Oh man, isn't it beautiful? Alright. And unfortunately, we also have nothing to upgrade our train with. We need to get to Covenant rank 5 before we can get the Hall of Experts. Rock and roll, complete 10-dimensional challenges, defeat the Titans. I think that can only be done on Covenant rank 10, maybe? We'll see. And defeat the Titans with all clans combinations at Covenant rank 10. Yikes. Alright. I'm also losing my voice. This kind of, the voice acting I put into these characters is not good for my vocal cords, but that will do it for this. I am loving this game. Oh man, it is everything I could have hoped for in Monster Train 2. And there's also some more, because apparently there's a, let me check the achievements. I also need to download the soundtrack onto my phone. View my achievements. Global achievements. Hold on. 14 hidden achievements. So, hey, I got trading cards for the game. Beautiful. Yeah. That's gonna definitely have to do it for this time. Thank you all so much for tuning on in. I hope y'all are enjoying Monster Train as much as I am. As a reminder, there's going to be no Polytopia live stream this Sunday. I'm also gonna post it into the Discord as an extra reminder, as I have plans. But I will be back in maybe 5-ish days, give or take, and maybe, if I have the time and I'm not feeling completely dead on the inside and outside, we will get straight back to Monster Train 2. In order to kill this new addiction of mine. Thank you all so much for tuning on in, and we will see you all next time. Ta-ta for now.